Hey everyone, Coach Kennedy here. I have had a couple requests about showing you guys how to make a meal plan. This is something that if you followed me for a while, you know I have a lot of passion in, and a lot of people just don't really understand what I'm doing or how I get the end result that I do. So I have a couple different ways that I make meal plans. You will see that my meal plan is based off of the 21 day fix. It's something I find really works well for me, keeps me in check, makes sure I'm eating enough of the right food groups and things like that. So to start off, really simply, I go into Microsoft Word. I do know some people use Excel, but I find Microsoft Word so much more user friendly, so I do it this way. I go up into here and I go insert a table and I go 8 by by 9 and by 7, sorry, and I just make a table like that and then I label it. So I'm not going to add a table in, but then I add out each and every single day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 3 snacks. So that's basically what I'm going to print off and put on my fridge. Like I said, I have two ways that I do meal plans. The first way that I do a meal plan is what I call a skeleton outline. So that's what I'm going to show you right here, and it's super simple. So for breakfast, every day I work out super early in the morning. So for breakfast, I always have one yellow, a carb for energy. I always have half a protein, and sometimes I have half a purple. So that means that I have one yellow, a half of red, and a half of purple. But that allows me quite a bit of flexibility. So if I went and I finished typing this in, if I was just making a skeleton meal plan, all I would do is copy and paste that into each day. And it might seem really redundant, but when you put this on your fridge and you see, you know what you're looking for, right? So when I do a skeleton meal plan, what I'll do with this, so that yellow for me is flexible. Some days that might be a yellow of steel cut oatmeal, and some days it might be a yellow of quinoa. I always make this like an oatmeal. Sometimes half of that purple will be half, sometimes it'll be that half of red is usually a scoop of protein powder, and like I said, it makes a really delicious oatmeal. So then for lunch and dinner, I kind of follow the same thing, but for my lunch and dinner, I always want to have at least one serving of protein, two servings of vegetables, and one carb, right? Super simple. I get 4 carbs a day, so then I usually do my dinner, which is the same thing of one red, 2 greens, and one yellow. And then same thing, I'll copy paste this. So what this allows me to do is have flexibility in my diet. I don't want to eat the exact same things over and over again every single day. That's not fun. But I do know that I need to have these food groups at each meal. So when I'm packing my lunch for the day or I'm doing my grocery shopping, I know that I need to prepare to have 7 servings of protein for my dinner prepared and ready. Some days that might be fish, some days that might be turkey, some days that might be chicken. But when I look, I know that that's what I need to prepare for that meal. As far as my snacks go, usually one serving is of Shakeology, which counts as one red. One red. I do half a serving of almond milk. Sorry. Half a serving of an almond milk, which is a yellow. And then sometimes I throw in a serving of a purple, because for some reason I really struggled to get my fruit in. For a really long time I was scared to eat fruit because I always heard sugars and carbs and it's bad for you and all that crap that's not true. So sometimes I still do really struggle to get those purples in, so I do it that way. So then I do this and I look at my day. So I have 1, 2, 3 and a half. That means I need to have 1.5 reds between these two. So I will have a protein snack and a half a protein snack. You see how this starts to make sense, and you could really plan your day around how you're going to do that. Now I'm going to show you the second part of this. So I'm going to try and select all of this, and I'm going to open up a new document. And I'm going to show you how I turn this into a full-fledged meal plan. So I have this skeleton, right? Let's just finish this. And what it does, so now I want to make a grocery list, a meal plan, so I know what I'm eating every day. So this also needs a couple more. I need to have one more purple somewhere, and I believe I need to have one green. So those are my snacks, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to this breakfast, and I'm going to turn this one yellow into one serving of quinoa. I hope I don't butcher that spelling, of course it is. So I did that. My half of a red, I'm going to do half a scoop of protein powder, which is not Shakeology. Let's be clear, that's two different things. And then half a purple. Today, on Monday, I feel like having an apple. Perfect. Now, I do have Gavin, so when I'm making this, I will actually double this recipe because Gavin will eat the exact same thing I do, and I'll just split it two evenly. So now on Tuesday, I don't want to have quinoa, so I'm going to have one serving of oats, a half a scoop of protein powder, because that does stay the same. And then today, I want my half a purple to be half a banana. See how you can do this? And then I usually alternate between this kind of combination throughout the week. Then for lunch. So lunch, my yellow is usually quinoa. Like it's such a staple in my diet. I do eat it 3 times a day. Like I'm not gonna lie, we go through so much of it, but there's such a variety of what you can do. My 2 greens, I usually like to have a kale salad. And then I'll also end up using an orange here because I like some dressing on my salad. So I'll do 1 serving of dressing. And then my red, maybe I'll throw some tuna on top of my salad and my quinoa, and I mix it all up. It's super good. So then maybe today or maybe on Tuesday I want to have chicken with 2 servings of peppers, which is a lot of peppers. It actually equals to like 2 full bell peppers. And then my yellow is usually always quinoa. And then let's say on Wednesday I want to go back to tuna. So I'll go back to my tuna. And then my greens, I'll have it on this, I'll mix it into a wrap this day. And then my yellow will be a tortilla wrap. And I'll mix my salad and my tuna and my tortilla wrap, and maybe this one I'll have an orange as well to throw some dressing into my wrap. And maybe my 2 greens will be 1 serving of kale and 1 serving of peppers. And I still get my 2 greens. Like, do you see how I'm building a meal plan here? And I'm just kind of filling in the blanks of my skeleton. And then for dinner, we do all sorts of different things. So maybe on Friday, let's find Friday, I want to do taco night. So my 1 serving of bread is actually, we love fish tacos. My 1 serving of bread is going to be tacos. My 2 is going to be 1 kale, 1 peppers. I always fry up my tuna with my peppers. It's super good. And then my 1 yellow is my wrap. And I'm just filling in the blanks, and it makes meal planning really simple. So I have a saved template of this one here. This one, I have a saved template of this, and I just copy paste it every week, and I put it into a new document, and then I end up with a meal plan. And then I'm able to take my meal plan, and I'm able to build a grocery list because I know what I need. So I'm saving money when I go to the grocery store because I'm only buying what I need for my meal plan. And I'm only bringing what I need for my meal plan to my home, so I'm not tempted to snack or anything like that. So this is for a single person. Just like I showed you with the Monday on how I double that and make it for Gavin, you can double it, triple it, quadruple it. Maybe your husband's in a different calorie bracket and he needs different things. The first thing you want to do is make that skeleton and then fill in the blanks. And work with your partner to fill in those blanks so you're both seeing that you're getting what you want. If this helped you, let me know. Feel free to comment, message me, let me know if you want help doing this. But I'm super excited. I absolutely love meal planning. It's totally changed my life, and I know that it can change other people's. So like I said, if you have any questions, shoot me a message and let me know.